Hi, welcome to Clarke Auction's December 8th Fine Art Auction Preview. I'd like to share with you some of the highlights and interesting paintings I think we have in the sale. I'm going to start with this lovely painting by the artist T.M. Nichols. He's an American artist, part of the Rockport community. His father, Tom, was also an artist. And this is a boatyard. And as you can see, he's a really technically fabulous artist, a great package of a painting. It's lot 24 in our sale, and it's estimated at $6,000 to $9,000, and a really great painting. Above that, we have one of two Marcel Diefs of Claudine in the sale. This one's of Claudine Reading, and it's estimated at $4,000 to $6,000, and it's lot 66 in the sale. Moving over, we go to the 19th century, and we've got a Gustav Atting Francois Hegler, a Dutch artist, and this is some artist sketching an interior. It's on panel, which gives it a great richness and depth of field, and this was done in 1856. Moving down, we go to back to modern times, and we have an Italian work by the artist Mimo Palladino. It's an untitled abstract of a figure with a snake, and this is lot 89. We now move over to a large work. We're fortunate enough to get another one by Vincent D. Smith, the African-American artist. This is lot 68, and it's a building by Turquoise Water. We've got an estimate of 5 to 7, and this is again one of the fascinating techniques that he uses sand to incorporate in with the paint. You can see the richness there of the sand and the textural aspect of the work. Above that, we have one of the greats, Reginald Marsh, a watercolor of docks with barrels. This was done in the 1930s, I believe. It's signed and inscribed, and it's lot 34 in the sale. We have an estimate of 3 to 5. Moving across, we now go to, again, an artist that we have multiple opportunities to acquire. This is Sigmund Joseph Menkes, a Polish-American artist, a woman combing her hair. Again, it's an abstract, almost Picasso-like work. It's lot 57 in the sale, and like I said, it's one of two. Now going to another, we're showing another version of Claudine, who was Dief's muse as well as wife. This is lot 65, and Claudine's in a garden this time, and it's estimated at a mere $3,000 to $5,000 for this version. Moving over, we're going to kind of the underworld by an Austrian artist named Shoshana Afrim. It's an untitled work, and it's really got a lot of vibrant technical painting at $2,000 to $3,000. We go up to one of the highlights of the sale, which is lot 91, which is an Emilio Grau Sala, the Spanish artist. And going along with the water theme, this is in the aquarium, and this was done in 1966, and it's estimated at a mere $8,000 to $12,000. We're now going to move and look over to a favorite of us all, Andy Warhol, and this is called Cal from 1971. This is an exhibition poster from the Whitney Museum when they had a 1971 retrospective for Warhol. It's on wallpaper, and it's done by the factory, and we have an estimate of $5,000 to $7,000. It's lot 35. Moving around to this monumental photograph by the Australian artist Peter Lick. This is called Ghost, and it's in Antelope Canyon, Page, Arizona, and this large work is numbered, and we do have the certificate. And this image is actually another version of a photograph that was the world record for photography, and this is a mere $2,000 to $3,000 estimate on this. Moving along, we go to the graphic world of Al Hirschfeld. This is a Ziegfeld Follies done in 1943-42 for the 43 to 44 for the New York Times. You got a lot of great actors in that production, and we have an estimate of 1,000 to 15. It was gifted to Al Beard, who was a famous puppeteer, and you get an additional drawing by him on the back, so look at the website. Moving along, we're going to the world of Walt Disney, and we have here lot 48. You get 3 in this particular lot, which are studio cells from Alice in Wonderland. You've got all the various characters there. You got the Queen of Hearts, which is great. She's got a little condition issue, but we have an estimate of 1,200 to 1,500 on those 3 cells. Below that, we have Doc, Happy, and Sleepy from the 1930s production of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and that's got a Cavassier background. Really great lot there, lot 49. We move over, we've got another work by Vincent D. Smith. This one's called The Siege. It was done in 1969 during the height of all the troubles in America. And you can see the upper left-hand side gentleman peering out from this window. Above that, we have the second of the 2 opportunities to acquire Sigmund Joseph Menkes. This one is Flowers for the Ballerina, and this is lot 56. Moving over, we've got another cell by Disney. This one is Fifi the Peaky from the 1930s as well, which was a short film in which I think Pluto and Mickey were entered into a dog competition. Below that, we have a circle of Sir J.M. Millais, The Flower Vendor, a charming little picture, really rich in texture, a great gift for the holidays. Moving down, moving to another small painting. This one's attributed to Jean-Francois Millet. It's a landscape, it is signed, but we're attributing it to the artist. That's lot 8 at 1,000 to 15. The final one in that row of really charming paintings is this wonderful Robert Sudlow of Butterfly Grasses, done in 1980. It's just really a fun textural painting. Lot 9, it's signed and dated, and it's estimated 1,000 to 15. In the front room, the last picture that I'd like to kind of talk about is another of Vincent D. Smith's. This one's titled The Confirmation, and it has a real tragic background to it because it depicts the 4 girls that were killed in the Birmingham bombing in the 1960s when the Klan put some dynamite under the church and it blew up. This is lot 69 in our sale. It's oil on masonite, and we've got an estimate of a mere 2,000 to 3,000 for this really powerful image. And we're now going to move into the main gallery. I'd like to share with you now 4 interesting paintings that we have by the artist Camille Kubik. There are 4 works of the sports that are at the Meadowlands. There were 4 paintings of the various sports or activities at the Meadowlands, and you have the Giants versus the Jets. You've got harness racing. You've got the Nets when they used to be in New Jersey, and also you've got the hockey that was in the Meadowlands. These fabulous works were created in the 80s for a hotel near the Meadowlands, and it's a great opportunity to get the team that you want here at Clarke Auctions. Moving over, I've got some interesting works here by Salvador Dali. We're only showing 1, but you actually get 4 decks of cards, and above that we have an African-American artist named Freddie Styles, done in 1973. He was born in 1944, and a real great opportunity to get a Freddie Styles as well as some works by Salvador Dali. I'd like to point out another painting that we have here in the sale, which is by Maurice Grossman, a Polish-American artist. It's untitled Abstract on acrylic, and it's really a wonderful painting, a lot of interesting depth to it, but it may have some condition issues, so be sure to look at more photographs on our website. But it's a really wonderful image done by Grossman, and it's lot 21 in the sale. As usual, I can't share with you everything in the auction in the video, but be sure to look at our catalog, clarkeny.com, for more details and images of everything. And we do have a preview starting Thursday before the Sunday auction, so you can come in firsthand. And if you want to ask some questions, be sure to email us. And all the best at the auction, and as well as all the holidays.